Hi, I'm putting together a video on surgical donning and doffing for procedures that involve COVID positive patients. The first step in the donning sequence of personal protective equipment is to remove watches and everything from the pockets so that the arms are bare to the elbows. Once we've done that, we need to cover our shoes. It's important to have shoes that can be washed at the end of the case. So surgical clogs are perfect. Sneakers or shoes with laces aren't really appropriate because they can't be washed adequately. Over the shoes, we need to put shoe covers on. We can use standard shoe covers or the longer leg covers that cover gumboots. For the purposes of this video, I'm using standard boot covers. Once we've done that, we've touched our shoes, and so it's important that we clean our hands, and you need 4 pumps of this alcoholic foam. When you rub that in, it should take 20 seconds at least to have everything evaporate. So just the front of the hands and in between the fingers, the back of the hands, the thumbs and the wrists. It's important that all 5 areas are adequately washed, and by the time that it all evaporates is usually enough time for an adequate rub of the hands with the alcoholic foam. The next thing to do is use an N95 mask. An N95 or a P2 mask are those that will filter 95% of what goes in and out. When they come out of the box, give them a stretch, like so, and then place it in the cup of your non-dominant hand with the straps going over the top. You put it under the chin first and then over the nose. Don't worry about the metal bar just at the moment. And then grab the lower band first, take it over your head and behind your ears. Then the upper band goes similarly over your face and sits on the crown of your head. Once that's done, squeeze the mask so that you get a seal around your nose. The thing to do once you've done this is expect a gap underneath here. If that's there, it doesn't matter. The seal actually occurs on your jaw. Bend this into place and then breathe in and out. And you shouldn't feel air around the mask. But with this mask, you should feel air going in and out if you place your hand in front of it. If you wear the orange duckbill mask, it's put on in a similar fashion. And when you breathe in and out, the mask actually moves in and out, but this style of mask does not. The next thing to do is to wear a hood over the top of your surgical cap. It's important when you put this on just to pull the back of it so that it doesn't come over your face, and then tie the front so it covers your neck. There's always mirrors in the scrub bay, and again the important thing is to tie it in a bow at the back so that during the doffing sequence it can be removed easily. Once that is tied, next thing to do is to get proper eye protection. There are 3 choices. You can either use a standard surgical mask with a visor, you can wear goggles, or you can wear a face shield. I tend to prefer a standard surgical mask with a visor because I'm bending down and the splash is going to come upwards. And for this also, when you put it on over your N95, it's important that you tie it in a bow behind your head so that the doffing of this eyewear can be done with least risk of contamination. Once this is done, we're ready to do our standard surgical scrub using whichever product that you normally use for a standard surgical scrub, and then we gown and glove. So I'm going to pop a gown and glove on, and then we'll go into the theatre and I'll show you the next steps.